Assalamu alaikum. Happy New Year. How are you, students? I hope you all are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also fine. This is Mohiuddin Ahmed, BGC teacher, Milestone School and College, Sector 4 branch. Dear students, please open your class of copy. Today we are going to start our new lesson. Please pay attention. I hope you will enjoy the class. Objective of the class. At the end of the class, students will be able to know geographical introduction to continents, geographical location of Asia, physiography and climate of Asia, population, economy in Asia. Review of the previous class. Dear students, in our previous class, we learned chapter 1. From that lecture, I have selected some short question answer. Dear students, please try to answer this short question. First one is, when was Pakistan created? When was Pakistan created? Do you know what is the answer? Yes, Pakistan was created 1947. Okay. Which one is the largest Buddhist vihar of the world? I repeat, which one is the largest Buddhist vihar of the world? Yes, dear students, what will be the answer? You are correct. Our answer will be the Somapura Vihar. The Somapura Mahavihar is the largest Buddhist vihar of the world. Okay. Now third question will be, which era is known as Middle Age? Which era is known as Middle Age? Our answer will be the Muslim rule in Bangladesh from Sultanate to Mughal era is known as Middle Age. Okay, dear students, our last question will be, who built the Somapura Mahavihar? Our answer will be Emperor Dharmapala built the Somapura Mahavihar. Thank you, students, for learning your previous lesson properly. Dear learners, welcome to our class. Today our class number will be 4 and chapter 3. Lesson number 1, Geographical Introduction to Continents. We have come to know that there are 7 continents in the world. These are Asia, Africa, Europe, North America, South America, Australia, and Antarctica. There are 7 continents in the world. Only 29% of the world area is landmass. Dear student, only 29% of the world area is landmass. And rest of them are water, ocean, huge water around the world. Only 29% land area. The rest is mass of water. Many islands and group of islands are also situated on this mass of water. Though they are separated from the mainland mass of the continent, they are parts of any of the continents. It is a very important. Though they are separated from the mainland mass of the continent, they are parts of any of the continents. The natural scenery of islands and group of islands is very charming. Beautiful tourist centers have been developed in them. So you can see around the world that all the famous tourist spots are available in that island. And because the scenery of these islands are very attractive and charming, so anyone can get pleasure in these islands. That is why most of the time, most of the people, thousands of visitors are visiting in these areas. The whole of the continents is not plain land. In addition to the plain lands, There are many other natural varieties including hill mountains, plateaus, forests, and rivers. In the world map, Bangladesh is located in the continent of Asia and India subcontinent. Lesson 2, Geographical Location Asia, Physiography and Climate of Asia. Lesson 2 is the very important lesson for this chapter. Dear students, this is the map of the Asia. Our Bangladesh, our beloved country in this area. Most of the people in the world live in this area. Asia occupies 1/3 of the landmass of the globe. Asia occupies 1/3 of the landmass of the globe. The area of Asia, the largest continent of the world, is 4 crore 46 lakh 14,000 square kilometer. If the area of Europe and Africa is added, or if North and South America are united, they will not be equal to the area of the Asia. Dear students, very important information. If the area of Europe and Africa is added, or total Europe and Africa, Asia is larger than total Europe and Africa. At the same time, if North and South America are united, they will not be equal to the area of Asia. 442 crore 70 lakh people live in this continent, according to the report of 2014. Asia is not only large in area and population, most of the ancient civilizations developed here. It's very important. Long ago, Chinese, Mesopotamian, Persian, Asia is not only large in area and population, most of the ancient civilizations developed here. Long ago, Chinese, Mesopotamian, Persian, Hebrew, and Indus civilizations thrived here. When the light of civilization did not reach Europe and America, this civilization developed in Asia. The climate of Asia is also full of variety. Tropical climate prevails on the longitudinal line within 10 degrees north and south of the equator. Excessive heat and throughout the year are feature of this climate. Excessive heat and throughout the year of the features of this climate. Rain abundant summer and winter is the main features of monsoon climate. South and Southeast Asia, South and Southeast Asian in Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Myanmar, Thailand, Laos, Philippines, southern part of China, and Japan are included in monsoon climate. So in this area, we are experiencing monsoon climate. Population, economy, and religion in Asia. More than 60% people of the world live in this continent of Asia. More than 60% people of the world live in the continent of Asia. So in this case, we can easily say that Asia is the most densely populated country. The total population of the world stood nearly 700 crore. Of this, the population of Asia is 442 crore and 70 lakh. According to this calculation, 3/4 of the total population of the world lives in Asia, though the land of population area, though the land a population area of Asia is only 3% of the area of the world. It means that this continent has excessive pressure of population. So dear students, can you say any tips or any idea why Asia is most densely populated country? Dear students, the climate of Asia is suitable for living. That is why, for the very beginning of the civilization, most of the people in the world they try to live in this area. That is why it is density populated area. So if you go to the Europe and America, you will experience heavy rain, heavy winter, excessive winter. But in Asia, you hardly experience such as excessive winter season. That is why Asia is the most suitable place for living. Population: fewer people live in Middle Asia, Siberia, and Southwestern Asia. But East Asia, particularly the countries of the Indian subcontinent, is densely populated. Two-thirds people of Asia live in this region. Most of these people live in villages. So Asia is the continent of the village. Village people, most of the people live in the village in the continent of the Asia. In respect of population and area, China is the biggest country in Asia and the smallest one is the Maldives. China has the largest population in Asia, 137 crore and 20 lakh. Next comes the position of India, 131 crore and 40 lakh. The population of the Maldives is only 3 lakh, according to World Population Data Sheet 2015. So dear students, you can easily understand that the China and India, they have huge population, more than billion people. Can you imagine it? Unbelievable. But if you compare to the USA and the area of the India, you will see only 31 crore people live in USA. But equal area in India, 131 crore people live in India. So there is a huge differences between India and USA whenever you compare to the population. This is the map of the Asia. Look at that. Here is Europe, Africa, Russia, also part of Europe and Asia. Moscow is the part of the Europe, but rest of the parts of Russia in Asia. So this is the map of the Asia. Economy in Asia. Dear students, you can see that China, their total economy is $25.2 trillion. Their total economy. Now India, 10.385 trillion dollar, and Japan, 5.619 trillion. Indonesia, 3.492 trillion. South Korea, 2.138 trillion. Thailand, 1.311 trillion. Taiwan, 1.235 trillion. Pakistan, 1.141 trillion. 1.141 trillion. Malaysia, 1.002 trillion. So this is the main picture of the economy in Asia. Now we shall try to learn details of the economy in Asia. Asia is an agricultural continent. Asia is an agricultural continent. This continent tops the list of paddy production. China is the leading paddy producing country. In the same way, India is the largest jute producing country, while Bangladesh is the second largest producer of jute. In producing tea, India is the first, China is the second, and Sri Lanka is the fourth largest country. So India is the right country for producing tea. This continent is rich in natural resources. That is why this continent also called the powerhouse of the world. Oil, gas, manganese, iron, ore, and coral are found underneath ground in this continent. So to speak, without petroleum oil, the whole world, including mills, factories, and transports, come to deadlock. Most of the petroleum oil is extracted from Southwest Asia or Middle East countries like Saudi Arabia, Iran, Iraq, United Arab Emirates, and Kuwait. So in this case, the wall actually runs from the fuel of the Asia. So without the fuel of the Asia, the whole wall will be stand still. So in this case, Asia is the powerhouse of the world. Due to advantages of seas, oceans, rivers, and canals, trade and commerce flourished among the countries of this continent or with other regions of the world from ancient time. In this continent, China, Japan, South Korea, Singapore, Malaysia, and India have made wide progress in the field of industry. Japan is the third among the industrially developed countries of this world. Bangladesh has also gone forward in garments industry. Bangladesh is the second largest garments, garments product producing country in the world. First position is China. So that is why Bangladesh also developed country in respect of garments industry.
Asia and the Pacific region make up about a third of the world's total land area. Asia, the largest continent, stretches all the way from the Pacific Ocean to Europe and from the Arctic Circle to the equator. Here you'll find some of Earth's most dramatic examples of seismic activity. Volcanoes produce the islands that run from Asia's Pacific coast to the Indian Ocean. The collision of tectonic plates raised the world's highest mountains, the mighty Himalaya. Europe and Asia occupy the same landmass, but they are considered separate continents. Asia begins at the Ural Mountains and Caspian Sea. The Caucasus Mountains and Black Sea form another boundary. Excluding Russia's Siberia, this vast area of the globe can be divided into 5 major land areas of similar features: Southwest Asia, Central Asia, East Asia, South Asia, and Southeast Asia and the Pacific. Southwest Asia includes the Middle East and its vast deserts. The oldest known civilizations were born between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers in present-day Iraq. But fertile river valleys are the exception, not the rule. In most places, the lack of rainfall makes farming impossible. Buried under the sand, though, are valuable oil reserves that have generated great wealth for the region. Although it is 60% desert, the terrain of Central Asia also includes rugged mountains and seemingly endless, treeless plains called the steppes. This region is too dry to support much plant life except short grasses, so people here graze their livestock on the steppes. Melting snow and ice from the towering peaks of the Tibetan Plateau provide the source of East Asia's most important rivers, the Huang River and the Chang River, Asia's longest waterway. The vast Gobi Desert and the Mongolian Plateau dominate continental East Asia. They stand in striking contrast to the region's highly industrialized island nation of Japan. South Asia includes the Indian Peninsula that extends into the Indian Ocean. The climate here experiences monsoons, or strong seasonal winds. Summer monsoons from the ocean bring heavy rainfall. The mountains of the Tibetan Plateau are the origin of the Indus and the Ganges rivers. South Asia's first civilizations developed in these river valleys, and today they are among the most heavily populated areas on Earth. Southeast Asia and the Pacific share the subtropical habitats around the equator that support lush rainforests. Southeast Asia includes numerous archipelagos, groups of islands that connect Asia to Australia and other Pacific island nations. Australia, a large country that is also a continent, contains a vast desert in the interior. The outback, as it's known, receives very little rain, so most of the population lives on the east coast. The country of New Zealand and the tropical island groups of Polynesia, Melanesia, and Micronesia extend far into the Pacific Ocean. Asia and the Pacific are the most densely populated parts of the world. More than 3/5 of the world's people call these regions home, even though scorching deserts, impassable mountains, and dense forests make much of the land uninhabitable. China and India each have more than 1 billion people. Most people here rely on farming for their livelihoods. South, East, and Southeast Asia all have a good farmland thanks to river deposits and warm, wet climates. More than 90% of the world's rice comes from Asia. Wheat is also one of the major crops. A frozen north and a steamy south, unstable volcanoes and endless deserts, areas overcrowded and others uninhabited. In a world of extremes, Asia and the Pacific region cover them all.
Review of the class. From this lecture, right now I am going to write down some short question answers. Dear students, please try to answer this question. First question number is, what percentage of the total area of the world is landmass? What percentage of the total area of the world is landmass? Answer will be only 29% of the total area of the world is landmass. Second question, what is the largest continent of the world? I repeat again, what is the largest continent of the world? Dear student, answer will be Asia is the largest continent of the world. Now third question, what is the total population of the world? And answer will be the total population of the world is 700 crores. Now dear students, number 4 question is, which is the main paddy producing country of the world? And answer will be China. Yes, China is the main paddy producing country of the world. And number 5th question is, how many oceans are there in the world? How many oceans are there in the world? And our answer will be, there are 5 oceans in the world. Thank you students. I hope that you have learned these lessons properly. Dear students, homework. Our homework will be learn lesson 1 to 4 and make 10 MCQ. Please write down 10 MCQ and go through the lesson properly so that you can find out the difficult information from this lesson, and this will help you for answering any question. And this homework is learn plus write. No more today, students. Have a nice day. Please stay your home, stay safe. Allah Hafiz.